Hey there, so I know it's been a long time since I've done a video. I've been extremely busy. My life has changed drastically, but this was an important book and I had to make the time to do it. My daughter is having her first baby and it's my only daughter, so it's kind of a big deal, and I'm still getting comfortable with the G word, but I wanted to get a baby book and she got to pick the theme and she picked Norman Rockwell because she lives in the town where he's from. And so let me just walk you through it real quick. The front cover, it has some paper. I don't remember whose paper it is, but I really liked it. And then I actually cut out these letters and put some puffy paint that's iridescent on it to give it kind of the old look, but let them stand out. I made this little flower, and I'm going to zoom in real quick for you. This flower is actually made out of burlap that is coated in paper mache paste kind of thing. And this is made of clay. So super simple, and then of course a doily on the front, and that's how we get started. I'm just gonna go dive right in because I don't have a ton of time. Just a little stamp that says welcome little one, and then each page, and I really need to credit the person who did this, and of course don't have her name in front of me, but I will get it. I think she's one of the graphic 45 artists, and Narrow or something like that. I'll get her name and put it at the bottom. But she's the one who came up with this kind of design. I adapted it a little bit from her original design. But each page has one of these in front of it, right? And that keeps this from opening. So as soon as you remove this, it's just a little photo mat. And then there's a photo mat inside it. Each one of these has a little Norman Rockwell image on it. And then you can open it up, and inside each one, I have a little calendar that flips up so they can look up the date. And so there's 12 of those. And just to like either a little photo mat or something on each page. And then this is like a little tag that has a bathtub on it. So there's all kinds of stuff that she can add to it that I've included in the kit too. So I will just kind of flip through the pages because they're all sort of the same format. So this is there's 6 pages like this. That's the first one I just showed you. The second one opens the opposite direction and also flips up so that I have the next month, which is February. And I actually crocheted this little heart thing, which is cute. And I think that's from Tim Holtz paper. That's graphic 45. And then some of the stuff is wallpaper samples, which I use a lot of in my books. And then there's the end of this is one final page. So that whole thing is one page in my book. And I used the, I don't remember what she calls it, but it's the step, and I'll put that down below too. I've used it a bunch of times in my stuff. I included little labels that she could put on here so she can do that herself. And again, each one of these just has another image from the Norman Rockwell stuff. And this is March, so it's got some Easter stuff because Easter's March this year. And then I'll go to the second page of this, and it's just a little Easter bunny and some flowers. Then you get to the next one, and I've done something kind of cool here. It's this is actually a Christmas ornament, and I just affixed it here like this. And then you take that off, and on the back it's the record of baby's firsts, and you can see, each of the little items. And I just made that as a printout because I couldn't find exactly what I wanted, so that was the best way to do it. So, sorry, forgive the angle here. And then just a little springtime. This is, I think, called The Nanny or something. It's a famous Norman Rockwell print. Open this one up, and it has, actually, it's something from one of the graphic 45 collections. And then I tried to do each one, so it's like, each month I put the style of whatever, or the appropriate thing for that month in there too. So now we're in June, I put some baseball spring training stuff for May, June. This is one of these little fold-out books, and I have these in some of my other videos. It's pretty cool because it gives you 6 spaces to put pictures in, and so I love that. Those are great I put one of those in every 4 months, so there's 3 of them in the book. And then like this is June, so it has Father's Day, which I love this old advertisement for Father's Day. Then we get to July. It's a Saturday Evening Post for 4th of July, and an old ad for some baby formula, and some stars. And then it just opens into some 4th of July paper. And then on the inside of this one, I love this too. This is just some basic, paper. It has the month in here. We're in August now. And then I have a little baby bathtub. And on this one, I printed out memories of my first, and it's bath, haircut, and words. And so she can fill that out and keep track of that. And then I just made this little, I think this is a Sizzix die that I used to make the little fake button here, which turned out pretty cute. This one's an old advertisement as well. I think it's like a mutual insurance or something. And then another one of these little fold-out 6-page spot deals. Another very cute little guy. And then a wedding thing for their official marriage is going to be in October of this year because they wanted to get married in the town where Norman Rockwell's from. It's the grandmother's house, and so it's kind of a big deal to them. So I've got that in there for the month when the actual people wedding will take place. And then this is some actual, I think this is like Stampin' Up! Paper, but this is so cool. I found this ad, and I mean, you would never obviously see this today, but Philip Morris cigarettes, Born Gentle. I just think it's hilarious. We've come a long way, baby. Anyway, another one of these little pockets, and now we're getting into November and December, and so this is probably my favorite of all the Norman Rockwell things. It's got a Saturday Evening Post for Thanksgiving and a baby ready to cut the turkey. Another little evening post with just a little photo mat on the back. And then inside you've got Go Vote, Be Free. That goes back. So that's for the November one. And then on the back here, just some pretty paper for December. And anybody who knows, Norman Rockwell knows that he has a number of really cool things. I've included a bunch of stuff that she can add to it. So this is the book. That's the binding. You can see how I put that together. The binding cover is actually made of wallpaper samples and wallpaper sample book material. So that's kind of cool. And then these are some of the things that she can add to it. I've put in a bunch of little labels. So there's some photo mats. There's some of these that I printed out but haven't used in there. There's a whole bunch of the Christmas ones that she can print out. That I printed out that she can use. I included one for Halloween, and then a bunch of these little things that are appropriate for baby stuff. And then some of these little die cut frames that I did with a Sizzix die. So they match the pages and they can go in each one of these if she wants to put them in there. So that's how that would go. And then there's just some other interesting things like, for the fall, there's some leaves and stuff like that. And some neat little sayings that she can add to the pictures. But that's basically it, and I'm so excited. I hope she likes it, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm sorry to be going through it so fast, but I'm in a hurry because I have to get this in the mail today, but I have been working on it for literally months. It's taken forever to get this done because I'm in the middle of a big project myself. The reason I've been so offline is because I'm actually running for office. I never thought I'd do this in my life. I quit my job and decided to run for the state legislature. And so I've been extremely busy campaigning, and it has obviously taken away from my ability to do fun projects anymore. But this one was too important not to do. So hope you enjoyed it. Look forward to your feedback, and happy crafting, everyone. Bye.